What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You're watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 edition. This is just a web series. We're talking about all things that matter to me for production of the fourth installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. And this is update number 118. Before I begin, I just want to say what's up to one of my youngest Ragin Nation fans, and that would be Nathaniel, who is a big Ragin Nation fan. I mean, look how big he is. He's a big guy. So I just want to say, what's up, big guy? I'm glad you are part of the Ragin Nation, and that VIP member pass sure looks good on you. So keep on wearing it, because you possibly might win the next prize giveaway. Alright, and as long as you're a VIP member, you have a chance to win. So anyways, I want to say thank you, Nathaniel, for being part of the Ragin Nation, and I really appreciate all your support. Anyways, let's talk about toys, because I know you guys love toys. And what I got right here is some really cool brand new photos of the Takara movie advance line for Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, it also does include characters from the previous films. But let's just focus on the Age of Extinction line. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about these new images of these toys, and I'm going to compare them with the Hasbro versions, and then we'll make a decision at the end of the video which ones I would want. Okay? So let's start off with the Voyager class Grimlock. Now, the Voyager class Grimlock from Takara looks like this. Okay, it looks like this, and the Voyager class from Hasbro looks like this, and it's pretty much the same. It is pretty much the same. It's not like Takara mentioned that they're gonna have any differences with regards to the Voyager class Grimlock, right? So no changes there. But they did mention that the leader class Grimlock will be different. So the Black Knight Grimlock is something that I'm waiting for. For the time being, I'm not that interested in the leader class Grimlock from Hasbro. All right, so I won't be picking that up on the day of the toys released. Next, we have to take a look at crosshairs. Now, here's the Takara crosshairs. All right, looking good. They actually transformed them properly. And here's the Hasbro crosshairs. Essentially, it's the same figure. No differences on Takara and Hasbro's crosshairs. All right, I'm just going to be packaging differences, of course. Now let's take a look at the Leader Class Optimus Prime. Here's a clear shot of the Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now, we don't really need to take a look at the vehicle mode, because it's really all the same. But for the robot mode, it's black and white. I mean, if you're looking at this one, the Takara one, and you're looking at the Hasbro one, man, these are two completely different figures. And if I were to pick one up, I'm definitely picking up that leader class from Takara. I almost said Hasbro. So I'll be picking up the one from Takara. It just looks a lot better. I can't say it looks great, just because, you know, it's not a great toy to begin with. But as for the paint jobs, definitely a lot better than the Hasbro version, okay? Now let's take a look at Dinobot Slug. Dinobot Slug wasn't listed in the first wave of the deluxe classes, but the Takara one appears to have metallic purple compared to the Hasbro one, which doesn't have metallic on it. It's just regular purple. It's matte purple, but the Takara one has the metallic purple. So it's kind of a draw for me. I'm not sure if I want my Dinobot in metallic purple, but I'm gonna hold off on buying the Hasbro one on the day of the release, simply because I want to compare the two in hand before I make a purchasing decision. All right. So there you go. Now let's take a look at Scorn. Scorn is my favorite Dinobot based on the toy. And let's take a look at his Dinobot mode first, compared to the Hasbro. Takara, and here's Hasbro. Pretty much the same. No differences. In fact, the listing from Takara didn't mention that it was going to have any differences at all. Maybe when later on they're going to announce that it does have differences, but for the time being, I don't see a difference there. So Hasbro it is. All right. Now let's move on to take a look at what else is there. Let's take a look at Bumblebee. Bumblebee for the Takara one was mentioned to have no differences, either both in paint and also in sculpt. All right, I don't see any difference there. So here's Takara, here's Hasbro. They look the same to me. Not interested. Never was interested in that mold to begin with. Oh, I do like his. I still do like his Camaro mode. It still really looks great. Maybe I'll just buy him and just stick him in the Camaro mode the whole time. Excuse me. But that's really it. There isn't a whole lot of differences. As far as I know, right now, my Hasbro purchases are Scorn and Crosshairs. But so far, they don't have any photos for Drift or Hound, because I'm curious to see those different redecos. I'm curious to see Hound with his camouflage. I'm curious to see Black Knight Grimlock. That's going to be interesting. But anyways, I don't have any more photos from the Transformers Age of Extinction line. Oh, I do. As a matter of fact, I do have a photo for Optimus Prime in his G1 colored mode. Here's the Takara version. Okay. And then let's take a look at the Hasbro version. And doesn't look too good. The Hasbro one doesn't look good to begin with, but the Takara one looks decent. Now I say that it looks decent because if you look at the area where I'm always complaining about, and that is the bicep area, the shoulders have the flames on it instead of just just blue, straight up blue. And then underneath the shoulder armor is his arms, which is either in silver or gray. So that is a lot better. I mean, a lot better. I mean, it doesn't change the mold, but at least the painting just makes a difference, like a pretty big difference in my opinion, because I was really complaining about the blue arms, which I really didn't like. All right, but am I gonna pick this guy up? I'll have to wait till I see the Takara version, but I'm definitely not getting the Hasbro version for sure. Okay, now finally let's take a look at the movie Advance line, which is not the Takara, not the Age of Extinction ones. Okay, let's first take a look at. First of all, I've already talked about these guys before, but here we get a closer look at the photos because now we have clear photos of them. Here's Optimus Prime, and I'm gonna have to say that this looks really good. Look at this. This looks fantastic. I love the silver on him. I love the shiny parts. And if this is what the toy really looks like, I might consider picking this guy up. All right. So there you have it. Now take a look at the Mountain Dew bod. He appears to have 3 different modes. He's got his Mountain Dew mode, like robot mode, where he's got the thing, the pop can shooter. And here's this weird third mode, which just looks totally weird. I'm not sure what exactly this represents. It's actually just the robot, but with something sticking out of it. So very weird, but still kind of neat, considering that it's a brand new character, not a brand new mold, but a brand new character that came from the original, the first Transformers movie line. All right. Here's Starscream. Now, Starscream looks pretty good as a deluxe class. I don't think I'll be picking him up, though, even though this is a pretty good paint job. It's nice and clean, not like the previous ones. I already have a Masterpiece Edition Starscream, so I don't really need that. Hey, let's look at Ratchet. He's got the G1 colors, white and red. Not that interested. I'll have to take another look at him, but it comes in a color that I don't really care about. All right, let's take a look at this. The protoform of Optimus Prime in the G1 colors. It's got a really funny looking comet mode, like protoform comet mode, because you see truck parts. You see him more as a truck, but as a comet. All right, so it's like a Cybertronian weird looking truck. Let's take a look at Bumblebee. Now Bumblebee looks pretty good as a deluxe. I really like that metallic paint job, that metallic yellow on him. He does look good, and he comes with a battle mask. So and I also like his silver, or rather chrome weapons. That's a pretty nice touch. Okay, so that's a maybe. A lot of maybes here. What else do we got? Oh yeah, check this out. We have the Devastator. Now I have to get these guys. This guy is going to be pretty expensive, but I really like the fact that it's the most movie accurate Devastator that they have to offer as a toy. So there you have it. You got 7 of them. Let me see if I can name them all. We got Long Haul, Mixmaster, is that Scrapper, Demolisher, or AKA Scavenger, Rampage, Long Haul, and Hightower. Okay, there you go. Got them all. There's Jolt. There's also Jolt. Now, he is my least favorite. I mean, who really cares about Jolt? I mean, look at it. All they really added was these electronic whips, and then they made his paint job a little bit more clean looking. But other than that, he doesn't look that great. So I'd have to say that my number 1 pick is Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, my number 1 pick. The second pick is definitely the Revenge of the Fallen, movie accurate Devastator, because I've never had anything like that before. And there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. As for the Hasbro releases of Age of Extinction, once again, it is Scorn, the deluxe version, that I really, really want, as long as they're not changing it into Takara version, and Crosshairs. But that's it so far. So when I am going out to buy them on mid-May, I'm just going to be looking for those 2 guys. Those are the only 2 guys I want. Everything else, I'm going to wait for Takara or just compare the 2 first and make a decision. So why don't you let me know in the comments section below which guys you want. Because if you guys are, you do online shopping and you've bought Takara stuff, then maybe you might want to hold off before you decide to spend some money at Toys R Us or Walmart on the day of the release date of the toys. So there you have it. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. Check out my photos on Instagram at The Ragin Nation. And stay tuned for the upcoming new trailer, which is probably going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. So it's definitely coming out in May, I'll tell you that for sure. Alright, and then afterwards we're going to get a whole lot of TV spots, which are just going to blow my mind and yours at the same time. My name is Alex, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, peace. Which is a beautiful, spectacular explosion. He steps forward. He makes 1 step forward for that 1 extra second, and that was pretty cool.